people mistaken settling with compromising. So compromising is being considerate, considering the other party when making a decision that would best suit the two of you. Settling settling in this case is when it's just your last draw, like that's your last option, so you have to do it, or there's nothing for you anymore. Like, that is just it. So I had a phone call from a family member, and we were talking. I hadn't spoken to this family member for a long while, so we were talking, and he made mention of, I mean, you're a single mother, why don't you just, get married? This man that's coming, any man that comes your way, just say yes. Once the man is this and that and that and that, say yes. Lower those standards. Just, settle, sometimes. And I was like, no, not me. Being a single mother does not warrant me to make poor choices. Being a single mother does not mean that I have lost self-worth. Right? Being a single mother does not mean that I have lost self-respect. So I am this kind of a girl. If you know me, you know me. I do not settle. I always want the best and the best. I mean, it could be less for someone, but once I feel it's the best for me, it's the best for me. You would never see me doing anything that, or accepting anything that demeans me, that devalues me, anything that makes me feel inferior. Inferior has never been in the dictionary for me. I could be quiet in a situation, I could remove myself from a situation. That never means that I am inferior or I feel inferior. I have always felt powerful, even though I do not abuse that power. I know that I hold on to so much power, so I just know how to use it, and I humble myself in that process. So being a single mother does not warrant me to make poor choices for myself. Actually, that should actually be something that should make me make the better decisions for myself, because I'm not just making a decision for me, I'm making a decision for a whole different human being. So it's not just me that's going to be with this person. The person is going to be a stepfather to my son, so that I have to make the best decision. So if it was going to be an easy thing for me, now I have to scrutinize anything just to make sure that I am making the perfect decision for myself. I am saying this because I know that a lot of ladies are going through this. So I've heard people tell ladies that you are overweight, why don't you lower your standards? And I've heard people go like, you don't even look that good, yet you say you have standards. Look, do not listen to anyone that talks to you this way, that feels like you have to devalue yourself to be accepted. Settling on anything is far better than settling when it comes to marriage. This is the person you're signing up to live with for the rest of your life. You think you shouldn't take your time or scrutinize anything about that decision you are making before making it? You're gonna wake up, you're gonna go to bed with this person, you're gonna see this person every day. The first thing, you know, the most annoying parts of the day, it's when you wake up in the morning. No one wants to wake up. So you wake up in the morning and this is the face you're seeing. You know, you're going to bed and this is the face you're seeing. And sometimes most people even beg to an extent that they don't even get divorced after knowing that they can't be with their spouses. They will deal with it. They go separate rooms. You live in this room, I live in this room, and we're good to go. Okay, and there goes my son.
We're so late.
We're late on going for your biking?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there with you soon.
So much tonight.
All right, I'm coming. Can I get a kiss?
Please.
All right, I'm coming with you. Yeah, I'm shooting a video. Can you go? Yeah.
And you closed it.
I did. Can you go out and just shut the door? I'll be there with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna hurry up. Love you too.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, and there you go. Yeah, he wanted us to go bike riding, and I promised him I'll take him, but I had to sit down to shoot this video before we leave. So my response to him was, have you ever seen anyone fill their Bentley with the regular gas? No. No, because the Bentley knows its worth. And you don't even see stickers. I like the statement that Kim Kardashian made. Would you put a sticker on the Bentley? And I apply this statement on a different perspectives and different areas of my life. I apply it in my mindset. I apply it in every decision that I make. Do I deserve the best or not? And I've always told myself that I deserve the best. So my reply to him was no, I would not. Gave him just as few reasons I outlined. That was actually the reason. Actually, having my son is the reason why I was scrutinizing any man that walks into my life. Because you can just, no. It's not just a decision for me, like I mentioned earlier. It's a decision for my son too as well. It's a decision for my future. It's a decision for my happiness. So I could care less what this person carry. I have values. I have convictions. I know what I want. You think I spent 30 years of my life just to listen to people because I don't even know what I want? I'm 30, I know, but I spent this number of years of my life studying myself, getting to know myself. All the mistakes I've made in relationships, in friendship, in my decision making has impacted me a lot, a whole lot. So I know what I want, I know what I deserve, and I know there's something out there for me. So I wouldn't rush any decision. I wouldn't rush because other people are doing it. I wouldn't rush because I feel it's too late. Africans have this whole thing that because you're a woman and there's a time limit with childbearing, you have to hurry up. Well, science. There's something now that can make you have a child after 40, a healthy one. And how about the Bible story of Sarah, who had a child at 90? These people just come at you, forgetting that we have all these things these questions that we could, but I wouldn't be that disrespectful, because once I start asking them these questions, they will feel disrespected, and I do not want that. But I felt that Not just me, a lot of girls are going through this in their lives. We see the marriages and everything, and we see depressions and all that, all form of mental illness, all sort of mistakes, all sort of abuses and all that, just because people want to stay married, just because people have been influenced and asked or have to go with the norms of the society. A girl at the age of, after 25 should be looking to get married, have someone serious in your life. And these people, mind you, are the same people that will come after you once you lower those standards, once you lower those bars, once you allow them to disrespect you. They will come at you, they will use it against you, and they will forget that they influenced, they pushed that decision. Or you made it easier for them. There's no rush. I believe there's no rush. There's no hurry. This is someone I would be spending the rest of my life with. So should I be making the decision now? I mean, we've met all sort of people. We've met narcissistic people, we've met liars, we've met abusive people. Like, the way they talk, you go on a date with someone, the way they talk is just, no, I wouldn't do this. And most men usually forget that a girl after 25 has gone through it, has met a few of your type, read about them too, heard stories. So I'm not gonna rush my decisions, because they get into your head, they rush you, and then when you are now trying to rush into it, do you know the term you call? Desperado. You're desperate. We do not want to seem desperate. And I'm not saying that we should front to the society. Live as you want to. I'm living as I want to. I'm not pleasing anyone. It's myself and that of my child. And I have just stopped listening and putting off conversations like, Auntie, I'll call you back. We'll talk later. Because I don't want to go through this. If I, mind you, and this is not in my case, but in so many cases, these females and these other people that are actually advising you and forcing you to bring a man and get married to are not in happy relationships, are not in happy marriages, are they in abusive relationships. And so it is not a bad thing. Like I always told myself and the few people around me, life does not have a plan, and it is not formative. Life is not formative, where, okay, you have to get a degree, you have to finish school, you have to get a degree, get married, have children, die. No. It could happen that you have to have a child before you get a degree, before you get married and divorce and all that. It doesn't have formation. It comes as it was designed for you, and we're all special in our own way. And whatever God is putting you through, is putting you through it. Also, I do not look at other people's relationships. So other people's relationships are not a goal for me. Because have you seen how many perfect relationships has, like, the number of perfect relationships that has dissolved on social media? Look at Megan Good. They didn't have sex for 3 years, got married to a pastor. They were both preachers and all those things. She's damn beautiful. I think she's one of the, should I say, sexiest women in my list. She finally just came up and got a divorce. It could be something as bad as just agreeing to something, So I do not look at people. I do not look at people when it comes to relationships, when it comes to whatever they are doing in their life. That is not me. And if whoever cousin or whoever or how many friends are getting married, my time will come too. So, and just me being a single mother, I don't really see it as a misfortune. It's actually a blessing to me. I have grown so much from this. I have learned so much doing this. I have become more independent. And that little boy you saw in here inspires me a lot. And he is very smart. When he talks to me, sometimes you would think that he is grown. And I learned so much from him. So there's no hurry in life. There's absolutely, I'm not settling. Let's talk about this in the comments down below. Would you settle or compromise in a relationship? I know for one that I am not settling. I would compromise, but I would not settle. And there are some things that when I have to compromise, it's a no for me. It's a no, I am not doing it. So thank you for tuning in. And this is your girl, Judith Adams. Do not let the society confirm you. Be yourself, grow, leave a vast space for yourself to grow, because at the end of the day, you live the life. Aside God, you are in charge, no other person. So nobody would be able to deal with your situations for you if you are in one, if not you and your God. You know, so stay you, be you, never compromise, learn how to compromise, never settle. And if it's time for us, it will surely be our time. And if it's not going to be our time. We cannot force it. We cannot. We cannot. So thank you for tuning in. This is your girl, Judith Adams. If you haven't subscribed, please do that down below. And yes, the guy is knocking again. I have to take him for his biking. Thank you for tuning in.